Shalom, my people. This is FL, aka Flossaludus. That's my name, really. Used to be called Shorter Stone, Heavy Stone, Stone Mountain. Yeah, I'm not known by that anymore since that cult that I was in gave me them names. Yeah, they was calling me heavy, but they ain't know how heavy I can get. Yeah. They prophesied then, for real. But anyway, I want to talk about something that Goddess 1968 commented on today, talking about how Jeff and Kiko, excuse me, how they fed them leftovers from the sick children's plates. And I know that's to be the truth now. If y'all read the comments, I know that's to be the truth because I was right there looking at it. At one point, at least over here in Columbia, South Carolina, I was looking at them when they were scraping food off their kids' plate and bagging it up, man, and serving it, giving it to people to take home with them, man. Man, what kind of individual would do people like that? That they say that they love and care for? Listen to me. You can get your jaws to jump up and down and say anything, but your very actions speak for themselves. So it don't even matter what they were saying to us. They was actually showing us. Man, that joker used to, we couldn't hardly eat the food anyway. The food was so nasty. That joker used to cook his food with so much seasoning in it. All you taste was seasoning. And then it was so hot. I'm talking about hot with spices and stuff. Man, you couldn't even taste the food. And he really think he'll cook. And he used to say, if everybody leave this, it don't work, I can go back to Illinois and to my parents' restaurant. You said in your parents' restaurant. You must be going just go back there and be a customer, because you most definitely couldn't be a cook, because Jeff can't cook, man. Jeff can't cook. But anyway, the comment that she made, man, it really touched my heart. I mean, people just really don't know the depths of the things that Jeff has done to people. I mean, he have done some really nasty, low down, dirty things to people, man. And some people, they just done went on about their business. You know, they won't talk about it. They trying to put it behind them. But listen, I couldn't do that. Because I need to help other people. I need to tell people about what this man done. And other people, you know, I got people that got my back. They talking about what Jeff has done to them, man. Man, we have to expose this bastard for who he really is. Because he is not who he say he is. Man, I remember the times that when I was living with them at 205 Kenmore Park, Columbia, South Carolina, when I was living with them in that house right there. If we leave the house, before we come back to the house, even his wife herself had to text Jeff and let Jeff know, even if he was at home, him and Lashik at the house by themselves, his wife had to text Jeff and let Jeff know that she was on the way. And he put that in place. Why? So him and Lashik can get themselves together before everybody else got to the house. Now, what kind of wife? I got to text my husband and let my husband know that I'm coming home. What? I'm on my way to the house. What? And he at home. Why I got to text him and let him know that? Hell, I live there. Why can't I just go home? And then they got to open the door. We couldn't just go there and put the key in the door and go in. They got to open the door. Man, I'm joking. So it's sickening. It's really sickening. When you think about, and I don't care how bad that I thought they had done me, because remember now, he drew a sword on me. He put his hands on me, shoved me in my back. Not only that, but he beat me on my foot. And I really, tried to make me get in a tent. And I really thought that man had, that to me, that was really bad. But when I listened to him and read some of the comments that people are making, man, that wasn't nothing. That wasn't nothing. People endured years and years and years and years of this type treatment. I only endured a few months of it, and that was when I moved over to Columbia, South Carolina full time. I only endured a few months of it, but people endured years and years and years of it. Young man was telling me about how when they was in when he was living in Tallulah, had his building in Vicksburg, Mississippi, and talked about the woman that helped him got that building, talking about she couldn't put two sentences together, but she could talk good enough to get that building and to get the utilities and things in her name while they was talking about it, talking about she couldn't put two sentences together, and she living good now. She living good. She ain't got all that stress on her, and you can bet that one right there. But anyway, the young man was telling me about how, they stomped him. Talking about they had a stomp fest. They stopped the young man. And then when it was over, talking about Jeff gave him some dap. Talking about, yeah, you survived the stomp fest. Man, what kind of, listen to me, Yahushua never did his disciples the way that Jeff do people. I don't know where in the hell he get this from. I don't know what scripture that man read, but it cannot be the scriptures that was designed by Yahweh. I don't know where he get this treatment that he's doing to people. A pastor said it to me the other night, and boy, she told the truth. She said, Jeff is a jailer, and the people are the inmates. And that's how he treat people. He treat people bad because this is how he was treated in jail. And the very way that he was treated, but those people in jail didn't care about Jeff. Jeff is treating people that care about him or care about him. Treating them, man, like they nothing, man. And do you really believe that Yahweh put that in order for him to do people like that? No, sir. Yahweh didn't put that in order. That's Jeff. That's Jeff. Because he's mad. He's upset with the system. He's mad and he's upset with women. That nigga do women bad. He do women real bad. He do his own wife bad. He told his own wife she looked like a 10-cent whore because she wanted to wear her jeans down in her boots. Talking about you got 7 kids, and so what? So what? She got 7 kids. You keep popping them too. She can't wear her jeans down in her boots. What is it? So now, if she looked at like a 10-cent whore with her jeans down in her boots, well, the very next day, your trick whore, well, I guess you're right. Your trick whore had her jeans down in her boots. So what? It don't make a difference because she's the mother of 7 kids. She really look like she ain't got none. Just to be honest about the situation, Akiko Clay look good. She really do. To be the mother of 7 kids. But anyway, getting back to, what I was saying. Jeff, I don't understand why he treat women the way he treat women. And say he got a love for Yahweh's people. Man, listen to me, man. You come from a woman. You treat your mother like that? You got to remember, you got 5 daughters and you might have 6. The one that's finna come through the birth canal now. That might be number 6 at home, which I know you got other children out there. While you talked about this married couple that live here in Columbia, South Carolina, the one that I was living with, you talked about they wasn't good parents. Hell, you ain't a good parent. Hell, you got kids you didn't even raise. How you gonna tell somebody about being a good parent? Hell, you practicing on the kids that you got. You can't even raise them. Hell, you don't spend no time with them or nothing. Hell, they halfway scared of you, don't want to be bothered with you. Hate to hear you raise your voice, man. And you call that being a good father? Man, you ain't no good parent. You practicing on these kids. But anyway, The way he talked about boy, the names be trying to come out. But anyway, he talked about this married couple, about them, not being a good parent. But Jeff, boy, Yahweh gonna have to help me, man. He gonna have to help me. And listen to me. Not only that, but now he done emailed these people again, man. Talking about this woman and her job, man. Man, why don't you just leave people alone? You stupid and you ignorant. Man, people is laughing at you. It ain't what you doing is not working. People is laughing at you with your stupid ass self. You might as well stop emailing them people, man. Them people ain't studying you, man. Them people got a good employer. They been knowing her and dealing with her longer than you have. Hell, they know more about her character than you do. How you gonna try to talk about somebody's character and you don't even know them? What is you talking about? We can talk about yours because we know you. You claim you got the character of Yahweh. You got the character of Jehovah, Helia, HaSatan. And that's the devil. That's who you got the character of. That's your father. HaSatan is your father because you have all of the characteristics of the devil. The way that you do people. Yahushua, when you read the scripture, Yahushua did not get angry, cuss people out, beat people. The only time he did it was when he went in the synagogue, man, and they was in there selling and stuff, man. In there doing things they had no business doing. He turned tables over, whipped out the whip, man, and he got busy. That's the only time he did that. But when you read the scripture elsewhere, man, Yahushua didn't do that. Man, where's you getting this stuff from? Oh, excuse me, I know the 48 laws of power. That's where you getting it from. Where'd you get that from? You got it from jail because you had enough time to spend you spent enough time in jail to get all this stuff downloaded in your system. Man, you got a mental problem and you need to seek some help. Even the courts in Mississippi labeled you as a psychopath. You is crazy. You got problems, man. You need to see about yourself. And then you call me a lunatic. Yeah, but look, this lunatic. Yeah, look at this lunatic. This lunatic got sense enough to expose you and ain't scared to do it. I mean, people all in New York calling me, man. I'm like, yeah. People all in New York and they laughing. They laughing. They ain't laughing at me. They laughing with me because they tried to tell me. They tried to tell me Jeff was a crook. They was like, the scripture said if a man don't work, he don't eat. So the people were saying, this joker, he couldn't have got my money, man. This joker ain't working. And he just gonna live off my money that I'm getting, running me in the dirt. I can't hardly pay my bills because I'm working and giving him my money. Nah, player. It ain't working. That ain't working right there. That ain't working at all. But anyway, I got a little... Because one of the sisters, she texted me today and told me, sick captain, he's sick, man. They gave that joker the right name. That joker is sick. He need to seek therapy. He need to be on somebody's sofa. But, he think he got all the sense, It's sad when somebody's wrong and can't see that they wrong. And don't have the gumptions enough to say, listen, I'm wrong. What I did is wrong, and what I'm doing is wrong, and turn around and go back the other way. But he can't see that he wrong. Akiko can't see that she wrong. Lashik can't see that she wrong. Them bastards can't see that they wrong. So what? They keep on doing what they doing. They keep on doing stuff like this to people. But it's all right, though. It's all right. But I had just got a little upset. Because he had done did this to my sister again, man. Why you keep messing with people, man? Wait, that's all you got to do? You need to get out somewhere and go to work. That's what your problem is. You got too much damn time on your hand. And you keep meddling with people and meddling. You need to be somewhere fasting and fast. Oh, yeah, they put us on a fast last year. No, excuse me. It was a 21-day hunger strike. Because how in the hell you going to fast and get drunk at night? That ain't fasting. Man, that joker is a psychopath, man. Man, Jeff, let my people go. Pharaoh, let my people go. Let them go, Jeff. Let them go.